So in the last class, we have discussed about full associative mapping. So it is very flexible because we can have any block uh, can go anywhere in the cache. So there will be a lowest conflict occurs. There is a low misstate. Therefore, we have a high iteration because the number of two blocks is uh, so then no two blocks will be compete for the same location. So the height ratio will be very high. So the disadvantage of the associative mapping is it is expensive. The hardware is expensive because every tag, that is the address, must be compared in parallel. So you have to compare the address with the data, right? So it will be very expensive and it will be very slow and complex for the large cap. Therefore, we are going for the. So as we know that the associative mapping is very expensive due to the additional hardware. So, though the heat ratio is higher. So therefore, we are moving to the direct mapping. So here you can see I have the main memory, which is the size of 32K cross 12. Okay, so this I can make it as 2 power n into 12. Okay, so here the n represent 2 power 32 is nothing but 32 is 2 power 5 and k I can represent as 2 power 10 into 12. So here the n is nothing but 15. Right, and the similar way I can represent the cache memory, which is nothing but 2 power k into 12. So here the 2 power 9 into 12. So here the k is nothing but 9. So the n minus k represents tag, which is nothing but 6. So you can see this out of my 15-bit address. The tag is 6-bit and remaining 9-bit is called as index. This 9-bit I'm going to represent in the minimum value of the 9-bit is nothing but this one, right? This is the minimum value of 9-bit. The maximum value of 9-bit is this one, right? 9 ones. So if I split this one, I can represent it this one as 0, 0, 0. And I can represent this one as 7, 7, 7 in octet, right? So the index bit, it is ranging from 000 to 777. In similar way, here also it ranges from 000 to 777. Okay. And the 6-bit I can represent as 0, 0, right? The minimum value of 6-bit is 0, 0. The maximum value of the 6-bit is 777. Okay. So here the CPU addresses of 15 bit is divided into two field. One is index field of 9-bit and remaining 6-bit is tag field. Okay. So this is this 9 is nothing but your least significant bit and the remaining bit is remaining 6-bit represent the tag field. Okay. So whenever the main memory needs needs an address that includes both the this represent a tag field and this 3 represent a index field. Okay. So the number of bits in the index field is same as that of this one. That is the address bit of the cache memory, right? So this is also 3 bits and this is also 3 bits. So here the each word in the cache, each word in the cache is, it consists of uh, here you can see this is my word. Okay, each word in the cache is divided into, here you can see, suppose this is my index field, right? And this is my index field. So um, how this data gets stored in the cache memory is, this is my index field. So here you have index address, right? So it ranges from 000 to 777, right? 777. So the 000, this is my index field and this is my tag. So 00, and the data gets stored in 1220. Okay. Suppose if you see whenever the CPU generates memory request, okay, so it will send that 15-bit address, right? So it will send that 15-bit address, this 15-bit address. Okay. So for example, you can take this 5 zeros. Okay, this 5 zeros. So um, the index field which is used to address to access the cache here, and the tag field of the CPU address is compared with the so this I'm going to send this 15-bit address, right? This is my 15-bit address. So here this is my tag, and this is my index field which is sent by the CPU. Okay, so this will the stack get compared with the tag sent by the CPU. Okay, so if this data is there in the cache, means it will tell there is a hit. Okay, so here the respected data get it is there in the cache memory, so it is called as hit. Okay, since some tag is matching. Okay, suppose if it is not there. Okay, for example, for 001. Okay, if it is not there, means if the tag is not matching, means it is considered as a miss. Okay, so then the this old tag will be replaced by the new tag. This and it is stored in the cache, which is based on the replacement algorithm. Okay, if it is not there. So if the CPU not able to find the data which is not there in the cache memory by comparing the tag, it will go to the main memory and search the data from the main memory, and this in the corresponding index field and tag get changed in the corresponding cache memory. Okay, so this is a disadvantage of the direct memory. So what is the problem is, here the hit ratio will be drop considerably, because you can see the 2 or more birds whose addresses have the same index, but it has a different tags. Why I'm telling is, you can see this one, this is 001. Okay, here the tag is 00, but if you see for this one, this may be 01001. Okay, here the index is same, but the tag is different, right? So this will considerably reduce my heat ratio. So therefore, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to um, again split this uh, tag. This is my tag, right? The tag is 6 bit. Uh, Tag is 6 bit, and index is 9 bits, right? So I am going to divide this index bit again into block and word. Okay, so block is of 6 bit and word is of 3 bits. Okay, so since it is 6 bit, what is the maximum value of 6 bit? So you can see the maximum value of the 6 bit is um, this is 77. So the maximum value of this one is 63. Okay, so it consists of 0 to 63 blocks. Okay, so the total block is 64. So how to divide this 0 0 777 to 64 blocks? Totally I have you can see this is this number is 512, right? If I convert this octal number into decimal, it is nothing but 512. This is my decimal value. So if I divide this one by 64, I get 8. So totally I'm going to convert, so you have for one block you have uh, 8 words. Okay. So I'm going to make up to 002 to 007. This is my block 0. Okay, this is my block 0. Next 010 up to 017. So this is my block 1. Okay, so up to this is my block 62. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is after splitting this index field into two field, one is block field and uh, word field. I have 64 blocks and 8 words each. So 64 into 8 is nothing but your 512. Okay. And what I'm going to do is the tag field which is stored within the catch is common for all those 8 words of the same block. So the tag field must be same. Okay. And for this one, if this is 01 means I'm going to make this one as 01. Likewise, if this is 11, this is for block 63, the tag field is 11. Okay. So by doing this, I can improve the hit ratio. Okay. So if sometimes if the mismatch occurs, okay. So if miss occurs, what I'm going to do is the entire block. Suppose if there is a mismatch in the block 0, the entire block of 8 words. So this is my first word and this is my 8 word, right? So totally 8 words in the block 0. Okay. Suppose there is a mismatch occurs in the block 0, the entire 8 words of block 0 um, would be transferred from the main memory to the catchment, right? So this will take an extra time, right? This will take extra time, but the hit ratio will be improved, right? Because of the sequential nature of the computer program.